episode of exploring with velotherapy. So this is the part where I go to locations that are haunted, and today I am nowhere near a church. So there we go. I am in a wood that is supposedly haunted. Now, this wood is called Maidenhead Thicket. There are legends that surround this wood, and people say that they see things in the trees. Dogs go funny when they're here. They bark at nothing. Some dogs don't even like going in here. People have said that they've seen eyes staring at them from under in the thicket, in the foliage, whatever you want to call it. And people say that they just feel like they're being watched when they're here. Now, this is quite a historic location because back in the 17th, 18th, 19th century, and even the 16th century, I forgot that one, this was home to highwaymen. Now, if you don't know what a highwayman is a robber. But what they used to do is they used to be on horseback rather than on foot. And they used to wait for coaches and carriages to appear. And then what they would do is they would jump out, or maybe not jump out, but they would just kind of move out from the undergrowth and rob whoever was passing by. And there used to be a road that used to run through this wood, and that road was called Bath Road, I think it was, something like that. It doesn't exist now. There's now a motorway instead, and there is another road that has got the same name, but it's actually a different road because they moved it. And so basically they used that, and they used the top of the road, and they used it because it went right through this wood, which was perfect. It was absolute dream location for highwaymen to sort of hang out here and hide away and just wait for their sort of victims. I mean, look at these trees, like they're perfect. They are perfect just to hide in and jump out at people. And also as well, like these trees are kind of green and it's all sort of mossy. So it does really catch the imagination when you come here, because you can just see behind me, it's not your usual wood. And look at that, look through that, that's just all green. All of it's green and mossy. So there used to be people who would hang out here, and in my next video, which is further along, that was called Robin Hood's Arbour, and that was basically where they used to hang out, and that was their hideaway, because it was in the middle of the forest. It would protect them, and people obviously didn't know that they were there, so they used to just chill and relax there and have fires and sing songs. Well, I'm guessing they sang songs, I don't know. Maybe discuss their loot, I don't know. So I'm going to show you that in the next video. There's going to be a 3-part thing, because I do, it's going to sound weird, but I like the idea of highwaymen. I don't know, there's just something, I guess it's because I kind of have that romantic notion that they're going to be like Robin Hood, steal from the rich and give to the poor. And some of them were. Others, however, I don't think were so nice. But yeah, oh well. So there's two spirits, should I say, that could potentially be here. One of them is Captain James Hind. Yes, another Hind. and he was known to be here and known to be in this location, along with his partner, working partner, Alan James. And they tried to, in this area, they tried to get Oliver Cromwell and his soldiers, and they tried to rob them. It didn't go very well, and they didn't really manage it. It ended up with Alan accidentally getting captured. James did manage to get away, but unfortunately for Alan, he ended up being executed because of that failed attempt. And then later on, Captain James Hind, was also caught, and he was done for treason, because at this time as well, there was a civil war going on in the UK, and in this time was very much a time of very unrest, like very politically unrest. So the Highwaymen were, they were probably the least of your warriors, to be honest, because there was a lot of wars going on, and it was against the Parliament and the Crown. So you had King Charles I, who was captured and beheaded, and then you had Charles II, who'd obviously gone into hiding, and the Parliament really was in charge. So it was very, very, very unrest, and if you're a royalist, it'd be a very scary time. And so Captain James, he actually was a royalist, and he fought for King Charles I, but unfortunately the war didn't go so well for them, and the king was obviously beheaded. He also fought, I think, for King Charles II as well, and tried to help him come back into the country. And that's then afterwards when he became a highwayman. So he ended up basically putting fingers up to the Parliament and going, oh, well, I'm going to become an outlaw then. Why not? So that is what he did. So what I'm going to do is I've got my rods here, which I'm sure you've probably seen me floating them around already. I've also got my EMF detector, which is just down here, although this is interesting. Right, so it has a button here which you have to turn it on and off. It shouldn't turn off by itself. I actually did have it on, and I'm not making this up. I did have it on before I set the recorder, and it went off. It turned itself off. So that's interesting, because it's not ever done that before. Like, I've never known it to just turn itself off. And the battery is on full power, so it's not the battery. So that's really interesting. But it's not doing anything, it's just stuck on 000. See? And actually it was stuck on that before when I was doing a sort of scout the area before, and it's just stuck on 000. So okay, I'm just gonna put it back down. See if that goes off. Okay, so I'm just gonna see if there's any spirits here. If there's any spirits here or any highwaymen here, please come forward for me and make yourself known. I'm not here to scare you. I'm not here to harm you in any way. I just want to know if you are here, and whether the rumours or legends that you are here are true. So if you'd like to step forward, the little device on the ground, which will make a noise if you come close to it. I've also got my cat balls here. Ta-da! Here we go, there's a cat ball. I'm just going to put my cat ball perhaps over here. There we go. So we have to see that. Right, where can I put you guys? Let's see if I can put you here. Let's see if that holds. Oh. No, that's not going to hold. Okay, the EMF detector's still not going off. Let's see if I can put you here. Perhaps. There we go. You're a bit lopsided, I'm sorry. So if there's any spirits here, if you could come forward for me, please, and just let me know that you're here. If... Oh, I'm going to have to put my gloves on. It's very cold, everybody. I've been trying not to say that because I know I say that in like every video at the moment. I invite you to come forward to speak to me. If there's any highwaymen here or any spirits. James Hind, are you here? Or should I say Captain? Captain James Hind, are you here? And what about Alan? Alan James? If you're here, then can I hear you make a sound for me? Can you knock on something or tap on something? Oh, that's weird. The EMF detector just basically got a bit stuck. Okay, nothing's happening with it. Just put it in there. I've got shiny things here that you can try and rob if you wanted. You can come and try and rob me. Got some really interesting stuff here. Could be worth a bit. If you're here, can I ask you to cross the rods for me? Where I don't really feel anything or anything like that. I've downloaded an app, which I don't know, I'm quite skeptical about it, just because it's one of these things, like you download it and then you never know, do you? I'm going to pick you up again. You never know with these apps whether or not they're real or maybe they're fake. but I downloaded it anyway, just in case. And I did try it at home, and I got absolutely nothing at home apart from myself, as I did it in the mirror and I saw myself. Oh, the EMF detector's going off a bit. It's going to 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Hello, is there anyone here? If you're here, can you come towards me, please? Hear my voice. Come towards my voice. Don't be afraid. Can you make this go up to 20? Can you try and get the numbers up to 20 for me? Oh, I got to 16. Oh, it got over 20. Okay. Okay, you can see that was literally doing 0 the whole time, and now it's suddenly doing stuff. Okay. I might try again with those rods then. But let's just try with this SLS camera. I have also downloaded, not downloaded, what am I talking about? I've also ordered some more equipment as well, which I'm very excited about. I love ordering new equipment. It's like it's like Christmas. It comes and again I'm like, new equipment. So hopefully, let's see. So that's on its way. I won't tell you what it is yet, but when it comes, you'll know. Right. So this is, if it's gonna load, come on. Oh, it's because I had my hand in the way. That's why. Okay. So this is the SLS camera, and what it does is it detects people, supposedly. As I said, I did try it at home and I didn't get anything, which is good because I shouldn't get anything because my home's not haunted. But it did come up with me. So when I looked in the mirror, it did actually show me. And what it'll do is it'll come up with like little lines and... Okay. My EMF detector is still going off. Not going off as in too badly, but... Okay, it's not coming up with anything. Where's the cat ball? The cat ball is there. There's the cat ball. So, if anyone would like to come forward, there's a little blue ball on the ground. If you're here, can you go towards that blue ball for me? The EMF is still kind of doing stuff. Trying to keep these things steady. It's really hard because I'm cold. Oh, the EMF detector just went off. Okay. I don't know whether to try out the rods again. I may just try out the rods again. And I'm actually also going to get... Where is it? Oh no, hang on. I'm going to get out my recorder as well. I didn't realise I was so close to myself there. Remember, if you hear anything or see anything on camera, then let me know. And don't forget to put in your earphones, because you may then be able to hear something that perhaps I've missed. This keeps going off now. So I'm just going to turn on the recorder and to see. Okay. press record. I'm just going to put the recorder near, but not quite next to. So if I just put the recorder here, I'll just press record. Okay, so EVP session in Maidenhead Thicket, session 1. Now there may be some decontamination with that, so wouldn't surprise me if there's going to be, because there's obviously the motorway there. So if there's any spirits here, there's a little device that you can speak through, which is just on the ledge here, and I just want you to speak as loud as you can for me on that ledge. It's turned upside down. Come on, turn the right way. There we go. I'm gonna just face it towards there. There you go, you can see both. So if you can speak into it for me, that would be fantastic. Can you tell me what your name is? And why are you here? Shout it as loud as you can for me. Is Captain James Hind here? It's done it again. It's just turned off. I don't believe it. It's done again. It's literally just turned itself off again. And as I said, this has never done this before. Never turns itself off. Is that still going? Okay, that's still going. Okay, that's really bizarre. I'll put it in there. I'm just gonna one more time do the rods. I've forgotten where I put them. And then once I've done that, I think I'll call it a day. Because it's very cold. So I put you back. Where did I put you back over here? Oops. If there's any spirits here, I'd like you to come forward for me and let me know that you're here. If you can move these rods in my hand, and just cross them and let me know that you're here. I'd be very grateful. Like they want to move. Every now and again I feel like there's a little nudge, but it's not me. I think this one's trying to move. I mean, I am cold, so they are shaking anyway, especially when I talk. They are slowly moving. Well, this one is anyway. they're trying to draw together. Yeah. Definitely moved. Come on, you can do it. Just a little bit further and they're crossed. You're almost there. Hoping you guys can see this. Cross it for me, cross it. Oh, wow, thank you. Yeah, crossing. Wow, thank you so much. Okay, they've crossed. Again, this isn't me doing this, guys. At least I'm not consciously doing it. Is there Captain James Hind here? If he is here, can you uncross them for me? Is this who I'm speaking to? If I am, can you uncross them? Okay, they're uncrossing, guys. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. This is only the third time I've used these. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow. Were you a highwayman? If you were a highwayman, can you just move the left one for me? And can you move it towards my left? I can feel it trying to do something. This is such a weird sensation. It's moving away from the other one a little bit. And it's shaking a lot more than the other one. Because I'm trying to keep them steady. Come on, you can do it. Come on, Mr. Hind. You can do it. Just move it a little bit more left for me. Use as much strength as you can. Just slightly more. Well done. And a little bit more. Okay, well it's definitely gone to my left a little bit more than the other one. A little bit more than I started out with. It's now pointing towards the voice recorder. So I'm hoping that means I will have got something on the voice recorder. Hopefully. Can I please ask you to talk into that voice recorder for me so that I can hear your voice? If that's something you can do, can you cross these rods in front of me so I know that you can do that? Oh, it's moving. It's moving ever so slowly. Like whenever I see this on YouTube, I'm always like fascinated. But doing it fascinates me even more. Because honestly guys, this is just the weirdest sensation. Because I'm not moving my hands at all. I'm not moving my wrists at all. And yet I can feel it moving. Okay, see, you've straightened them out for me. Thank you. But can I get you to cross them again? Can you please leave a voicemail? Voicemail? Voice message. He's probably thinking, what the hell is a voicemail? Yeah, you don't need to know who a voicemail is. Or maybe you do, maybe you want to know, I don't know. Basically, a voicemail is, how do you explain it? It's where someone can leave a voice note for you. Well, that's helpful. Yeah. Don't try and explain things to a spirit. Okay, they are trying to cross. I can hear a kid. It's a kid somewhere. Okay, so you've crossed them. So I'm hoping when I play back my recorder, I'll be able to hear your voice, James. That would be really cool if I can hear your voice. And I want to thank you for that now.